these are general shots around the green at the beginning. If you move on a bit. I've got the remote here. Right, about there. There, look, that's Joey.
Oh, good Lord, so it is.
Are you alright, Linda?
Yes. It's just seeing him again after all this time. It just seems so weird.
Now, if you look, he's got the rifle in the sack down by his feet, and he takes it out. So he is preparing to shoot.
And his fingerprints were all over the rifle.
Hey, keep watching this. He's got the rifle in his left hand. Now, somebody runs up behind him, look. Oh, yes. Hits him from behind and grabs the gun. Joey's clearly dazed.
Oh, well, they hit him quite hard, didn't they?
Look, the person who attacked him has grabbed the gun and aims at something. There's a shot, and you can hear a horse in the distance.
That was Daddy's horse. That's when he fell.
But here's the best bit. The person who took the gun throws it back down in front of Joey, who's clearly still dazed, and then runs away. But this isn't really any proof, is it? Pause it now. That same person looks back in this direction.
Oh, yes. Can we zoom in, Fergal?
No, let's try it. Oh, here we go. Now, that looks to me like a woman.
Yes, you're right. It is a woman. Oh my God! Well, I can see exactly who it is.
And she's wearing gloves so as not to have left any fingerprints on the gun.
Oh, it's all falling into place. Where's my mobile?
Who are you going to phone, Linda?
James phone. I want him to come and see this too.
So, any ideas as to who she is or was? Oh yes, without
James,
a doubt.
It's Linda.
Todd,
Linda Harcourt.
thank you very much indeed.
Hi, is there any chance you could pop straight over here to the manor at all? There's something here I think you should see. And I would say it's all the proof we need that Joey did not shoot Daddy.
So, who was that woman in the video? Would I know her?
I was so sad about it all. The fact that you automatically assumed that Simon was up to no good.
Well, quite honestly, our mother, you couldn't blame us. He was a young offender.
Former.
Dad's stuff went missing, which just seemed to coincide with the lad's arrival.
I didn't automatically suspect him, Betty.
You raised your eyebrows, Alison, when I told you. You can't pretend that the same thoughts hadn't crossed your mind about it too. Might not have been so bad if he hadn't have borrowed my best gold pen, and if Betty had said she'd given him her watch to take for repair. That was all kept quiet. Dad's right, our mother. Why didn't you tell us that you'd given him your watch? Why couldn't you have trusted one of us to get it done?
Because Simon said that he had a friend that runs a watch repair and jewellery shop in town that owed him a favour. He could get the watch done for a lot less. But I thought you and your dad would have a go if I told you.
He more than likely would have done, Betty.
And I think with good reason. I agree, Brian. But your mother's turning into a soft case.
What happened to your cufflinks, Bill? Brian assumed that Simon had taken those too.
He put them in his other jacket pocket and forgot all about it. I found them when I was sorting out the wardrobe.
I did.
Then I think this should be a lesson to us all. Not to automatically jump the gun and brand somebody just because of their past.
I totally agree with you, Alison. There's been far too much jumping the gun around here. Anyhow, Simon's moved on, and I reckon we should too.
So, was that the chap who brought you the video? That's him.
And I never thought I'd find myself airing my gratitude to a hunt protester. Well, a former one, that is.
So, you absolutely sure that it's who you think it
I'd
is?
absolutely no doubt, and neither has Fergal.
Well, it certainly looks like her.
Anyway, come have a look at it for yourself.
Well, I don't know what I can do, though.
Well, don't you still have any contacts in the police?
Well, I do, but it's convincing them.
You take a look at that video, James. The footage is remarkable. Do you know it makes everything slip into place now?
In what way, Linda?
Daddy's will, her affair, and wanting him got rid of.
James, would you believe it when I tell you that she, Claire Maplethorpe, and I actually sat in on a séance the other night with that madwoman Dorothy Cottrell to try and contact Joey? Really? Don't knock it, Fergal. The police do use clairvoyance to solve crimes regularly, you know, even now.
The séance, now it makes sense.
Well, how can it possibly?
Well, you remember what Miss Cottrell said. She claimed that Joey came through to her and warned, beware minimum.
Which didn't make a blind bit of sense.
But darling, don't you see it does? Joey knew.
Miss Cottrell said that her link with Joey was fading during the seance.
So?
He wasn't saying beware minimum at all.
I'm sorry, I'm not following any of this.
The proof from that video footage, he was saying beware Miriam.
Oh no, Linda, let's just stick to the video footage, shall we? Let's not get into the realms of fantasy again. Tony Hewitt used to believe implicitly in Dorothy Cottrell, you know. Oh, really? Oh, yes.
Look, can we not waste any more time? Come and look at the DVD, James. And if you can, contact your police friends.
All right.
Miriam Lady Ferringham has got to be dealt with.
So what the blue blazes is going on?
Father, please don't worry yourself. Miriam and I are going away for a few days. Possibly weeks.
But why? Bit sudden, isn't it? Leaving me back here?
Letchworth is around. He'll help you.
Can't understand why you're both going all of a sudden. Something you're not telling me.
That's all my bags packed, Rupert. I think I got everything for the flight.
Flight? Where the hell are you both going?
Lord Langford, my dear. Rupert and I are just going away for a while. Bit of a holiday.
So you're not going to let on to me any more than he is, then?
You really mustn't get all uptight, Father. Think of your health. Don't want you popping your clogs just yet, do we?
Well, I wish you'd be honest with me.
Look, old boy, Miriam's been a bit stressed lately. It was my idea that she have herself a breakaway from Ferringham Hall, so I booked us both a holiday. It'll do us both good and give you a rest in the meantime.
Stressed? What about? Got anything to do with the Harcourts by any chance? Bringing back upsetting memories of that dash hunt in 1996?
Look, Father.
That'll be the taxi to the station. I'll get it.
Oh, Lord alive.
Oh, please, for goodness sake, will you calm down? No.
Won't keep you a moment. Oh.
Miriam Lady Ferringham?
Yes?
I'm arresting you for the shooting and attempted murder of Major Ronald Harcourt on the 26th of December 1996. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court.
What?
But anything you do say may be given in evidence.
What in the devil?
Rupert, out of my way!
What? Miriam! Get after her!
What in the hell is going on?
Oh, Father, go back in and sit down before you fall. Oh, my God, she'll never get away. 'Tis in all the papers, you. Blimey. So Linda Harcourt did get to the bottom of it all in the end, then? All this knew there was something up with that Miriam Harcourt. All her wanted was rich men and their money. Oh, you want to be careful she don't come after you now, Fred. If her ever gets out of prison before I pops me clogs.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, hello, Miss Cottrell. I'm afraid not many of the parish magazines have been snapped up.
Oh, well, maybe that's nature's way of telling us to put it all online in future, just like you suggested, John.
Not a bad idea. So, have you heard the news and seen the press? Police give chase to and arrest Miriam Lady Ferringham for the alleged shooting of Major Harcourt.
Oh, but of course. That's what Joey was telling me during the séance. Beware Miriam. Oh, it all makes perfect
Load
sense.
of old tosh. I reckon this wants putting away.
You can believe what you like, Mr. Partridge. There is more to life than poaching, pig farming and chicken droppings.
Very interestingly put, may I say. Now, what would you like to drink, Miss Cottrell? The very wealthy Mr. Partridge is paying. Hey! Do what?
Oh, yes, I've been hearing about your windfall. Well, let me see. I'll have a drink, but on this occasion, I don't think it'll be spirits. Do you know, I had a feeling I might find you both here. Hello, Mummy.
Linda felt the fresh flowers on the Major's and Joey's graves were in order.
A sort of celebration. It may seem hard to believe, but I don't actually feel like celebrating. But you've got the truth. Miriam shot your father, not Joey. It still doesn't alter the fact that both of them are no longer with us. If that arresting officer at the time hadn't been corrupt and in cahoots with the Ferringhams, Miriam would have been arrested then. And perhaps Joey would still be with us. Yes, that's very true. I accept that Daddy probably wouldn't be, as it was the heart attack that actually took him that day.
But for all that, Linda, you achieved what you set out to do.
As I stand here and look at Joey's grave, I still wonder if that dream I had was just a dream.
I'm sure it was all pure coincidence, my love.
Perhaps. But then what about Dorothy Cottrell's seance? And Beware Miriam?
Again, just coincidence.
Well, whatever it all was, perhaps we can now all rest. Especially dear Jerry. Maybe he can now rest in peace too.